Hey everyone, and welcome back to Urban Neighbor News. Here's what we're getting into today. First up, Floyd Oelkers, the man accused of shooting and injuring two. Then we're looking at culture. A black-owned casual dining restaurant is set to open soon. We're going to break it all down, so let's get into it. Our first story today is Floyd Oelkers, the man accused of shooting and injuring two. Floyd Oelkers was arrested in Northeast Portland on January 26, following a week-long manhunt, after he allegedly shot and injured two Portland police officers on January 19, 2026. Court records released on January 27 detail that Oelkers fired 7 shots at officers who were attempting to question him about threatening another man with a knife. One officer sustained a shattered femur from a bullet wound to the thigh, while the second officer was struck twice, once in the arm and once near the neck, resulting in part of his ear being severed. Investigators found 7 shell casings at the scene of the shooting. A tipster alerted authorities that Oelkers had been damaging vehicles at a long-term parking lot near Portland International Airport and had brandished a knife and a small black handgun during confrontations with staff. Using surveillance footage from TriMet, detectives tracked Oelkers down and took him into custody. He now faces 6 felony charges, including 2 counts each of attempted murder, first-degree assault, and unlawful use of a firearm. Oelkers has a criminal record dating back to 2003, with previous convictions for third-degree robbery, coercion, and tampering with a witness. He also has an outstanding warrant related to a 2022 armed robbery case, which includes charges of second-degree robbery, first-degree theft, and menacing. Additionally, Oelkers is involved in an ongoing investigation concerning vandalism at Epilogue Kitchen and Cocktails, a black-owned restaurant in Salem, owned by Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Jones described repeated racist vandalism at his Salem establishment, including spray-painted damage to windows bearing Black Lives Matter and Hate Has No Home Here signs. Jones recounted encounters with Oelkers in downtown Salem in November 2020, and again during a January 1, 2021 protest outside the restaurant, involving groups such as the Proud Boys and Patriot Prayer. Oelkers was arrested on January 21, 2021, for vandalism related to that protest, facing misdemeanor charges of criminal mischief and bias crime. After missing a court date, a warrant was issued for his arrest in October 2022. Jones expressed fear and frustration. Section 4. Next up, we're talking about Culture, a black-owned casual dining restaurant is set to open soon. Culture, a black-owned casual dining restaurant founded by chef Ronaldo Norris, is set to open soon at 3228 North Davidson Street in Charlotte's Noda neighborhood. This establishment will mark Norris's first standalone business, occupying a 6,700 square foot space, formerly home to Bulldog Taproom and Social, which closed in late 2025. Originally scheduled to open on January 27, 2026, the launch was postponed due to Winter Storm Fern, with a new opening date still pending. Chef Ronaldo Norris, who hails from St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, plans for Culture's menu to celebrate his Caribbean-American heritage. Signature dishes will include inventive offerings such as oxtail pizza, oxtail grilled cheese, oxtail shrimp pasta, salmon Alfredo tacos, shearwine barbecue, and truffle butter lobster grilled cheese. Menu prices are expected to range from approximately $15 to $40, reflecting the use of premium ingredients like lobster. Norris describes the food as light, fun, playful, emphasizing that while it is not fine dining, the presentation will be visually striking. Norris began his culinary career in 2017 with Ronaldo's Culinary Experience, a food court operation in Gastonia. Section 5. The COVID-19 pandemic led him to pivot toward a food truck and later a shared takeout location near West Boulevard and Remount Road, which he closed just 2 weeks before announcing Culture. He noted challenges in that neighborhood, including high crime and homelessness, despite strong community support. After serving nearly 5 years in state prison for drug trafficking, Norris earned a culinary certificate and a bachelor's degree from Livingstone College. He openly shares his past struggles with addiction and views cooking as both a second chance and a form of therapy. Norris will be supported in the restaurant by his son, who will serve as sous chef, along with several business partners, including a close college friend. Culture will seat about 80 guests, feature a full bar, and offer a private room for meetings or events, with murals contributed by local artists. The restaurant's name reflects the spirit of brotherhood and collaboration among Norris and his partners.